It's astonishing how Real Madrid is obsessed with Barcelona. They're still crying to this day, they even want our money. While Real Madrid turns the Negreira case into a circus and Florentino Perez dreams of compensation, Cristiano Ronaldo keeps crying over Messi. In this video, we'll reveal the day Lionel Messi responded to Cristiano Ronaldo with a brutal lesson in humility, the kind that explains why one is the GOAT without having to force anything at all, while the other, at 40 years old, still has to sit in TV studios with his friend Edu Aguirre begging for attention.
Es que no hay credibilidad, no hay. Vinicius ganó la Champions, jugó bien, ha hecho la defensa.
And of course, we can't forget his favorite journalist, Piers Morgan, Cristiano's favorite shoulder to cry on whenever Messi's name comes up as the greatest Ballon d'Or winner.
Which is the one you'd most like to end up with as number one? Which record?
Golden balls, for example. The most golden balls in the history of football, for example.
Lionel Messi didn't just shatter one of Ronaldo's dreams, but also his dream of being the greatest player in football history with the most golden boots.
Cristiano, enhorabuena. Acabas de ganar tu sexto Balón de Oro. El mejor jugador de la historia. Te intentarás menospreciar, que solo metes goles, que solo la empujas. 6 balones de oro.
For Cristiano Ronaldo, it might simply be too frustrating to watch Messi steal his biggest dreams. Individual achievements that Messi never even treated as his main goal. This affected Ronaldo so deeply that he reached his lowest point of disappointment by trying to devalue the World Cup, claiming it no longer mattered after Messi won it. That's frustration. That's frustration. That's a true nightmare for Ronaldo.
If you ask me, Cristiano, is it a dream to win the World Cup? No, it's not a dream. Really? Yes. I win. We won 3 titles for Portugal history. Before, Portugal never won nothing.
When I was a kid, I was told that those who live in the me mindset, who constantly need to proclaim themselves the best, are usually trying to fill a massive void. On the other hand, someone who never needs to say he's the best, yet still watches the entire world bow to him. That's someone special. Messi never needed to shout. Football spoke for him. And the numbers, the trophies, and the respect did the rest. Now drop a GOAT or 48 in the comments, symbolizing Messi's 48 trophies, so I know you're ready to discuss Cristiano Ronaldo's endless crying over Messi.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best.
¿Eres el mejor jugador de la historia?
Yo creo que sí. Sinceramente, yo no vi nadie mejor que yo.
Is there anything that Lionel Messi is better than you at?
It's opinions. I respect the opinions. Maybe in your opinion, Messi is better than me, but in my mind, I'm better than him. So it's simple.
Is that rivalry a good thing?
For me, rival don't exist. The meaning of this word is not, don't exist. Rivals is in a war. This is it. We have rivals. Here in football, no. It's just a game. I think the numbers, they say everything.
Es que tienes que hablar de los números. Y yo creo que soy el jugador más completo que existió. Mi opinión. Una cosa son gustos. Yo creo que soy yo.
I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend. The numbers say everything. So I'm very comfortable.
Estás ahora el mejor jugador de la historia después de ese premio.
Bueno, como dije siempre, no sé si soy mejor de historia.
I honestly can't understand how a footballer with Cristiano Ronaldo's career ended up in this reality. And I say this sincerely, because over the years this stopped being just a rivalry and started to feel almost unhealthy. I try to understand it, but I can't. I really can't. What's left is pity. Deep pity that a name as big as Cristiano Ronaldo's lives haunted by the ghost of Messi, constantly taking away everything he once dreamed of. Someone needs to tell Ronaldo that he achieved incredible things in football and that he was the only player capable of competing with Messi for such a long time. That alone secures his place in history. There is absolutely no shame in that. The problem is that time has passed. Cristiano has aged, and his football, unfortunately, has become irrelevant. All he has left are the goals. This obsession with trying to force the idea that he is better than Messi is simply ridiculous. Unable to accept that reality, he started looking for someone to blame. And that scapegoat, of course, is Messi. Instead of accepting the natural cycle and the fact that Messi is the greatest of all time, Cristiano chose denial. It's sad to see how part of the Real Madrid fan base failed to enjoy an absolutely extraordinary footballer like Lionel Messi. They couldn't, because Messi turned the Bernabeu into his own backyard. A player that any true lover of the beautiful game, regardless of the club they support, should have had the privilege of appreciating. And I say this from the heart, when Cristiano Ronaldo was playing in La Liga, even though I'm a Barca supporter, I genuinely enjoyed that duel. Messi versus Cristiano. The blowouts, the clásicos, the tension, the insane level of play. That elevated football. That was history. But today, there is no longer a debate. That's not an opinion, it's reality. The real issue is how badly Cristiano Ronaldo's statements have aged. How badly the resentment, the trauma, the obsession with Lionel Messi have aged. The world didn't expect to see this behavior, to see Cristiano himself acting like a frustrated child. That's not normal. He reacts like the French after losing the World Cup final, like Real Madrid whenever they see Barca leading La Liga again. It's behavior that simply doesn't make sense for someone of the stature he claims to have.
Do you believe you've earned the right to be considered the greatest of all time?
El mejor de la historia soy yo, punto final.
Even his own friend Edu Aguirre didn't believe him, and then he falls back on the numbers.
Es que no hay
El mejor de la historia eres tú.
Marcar goles, los números lo dicen.
The problem is that Ronaldo's staff has been feeding him manipulated statistics to soothe his ego. When you analyze the numbers with context, impact, and difficulty, that narrative simply doesn't hold up. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo has more career goals. That's a fact. But Messi has the best goals per game average in history among top players, playing most of his career as an attacking midfielder, playmaker, and creator, not as a pure finisher. Moreover, Messi takes fewer penalties than Cristiano. Messi needs fewer shots to score. Messi both creates and finishes plays, while Ronaldo relies far more on the final touch. Messi scores almost the same number of goals while doing much more on the field. Messi has played 1,137 career games, scoring 896 goals and providing 407 assists, meaning he contributes directly to a goal every 72 minutes. Cristiano has played 1,299 games, scored 954 goals and provided 260 assists, contributing to a goal every 88 minutes. Even with fewer games, Messi influences the scoreline far more frequently. Messi scores a goal every 104 minutes, while Ronaldo needs 111. Efficiency has always been the difference. In terms of playmaking, the gap is even bigger. Messi has nearly 150 more assists according to Opta. He creates chances, dictates the pace, sees spaces no one else does, and makes his teammates better. Messi is not just the finisher, he builds the entire game. Cristiano, on the other hand, is an extraordinary finisher but relies much more on the final pass. When it comes to finals, Messi also rises to the occasion. He has scored 37 goals and provided 19 assists in decisive matches, contributing to a goal every 88 minutes. Cristiano scored 25 goals and gave only 2 assists, with contribution every 134 minutes. In the biggest moments, Messi appears more and decides more. In overall game control, the difference becomes even clearer. Messi dribbles more, dribbles better, completes more passes, has higher accuracy, and actively participates in offensive build-up. He doesn't just dominate the opponent's box, he dominates the entire game. Messi has scored more free-kick goals despite taking fewer throughout his career. With less physical strength and without relying on power, he wins through technique, precision, and game intelligence. The trophies also reflect this. Messi has won 48 titles and conquered everything football has to offer, including the World Cup as the main protagonist. Cristiano has won 36 titles, a victorious career, but incomplete in comparison when he tries to argue about numbers. The numbers are there, Edu. The numbers are there, Piers Morgan. Edu, the numbers are there. Soon you'll see Messi's humble response to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo's dream was to be the greatest Ballon d'Or winner, but Messi has already won 8, making it clear who truly dominates this award. As Zlatan Ibrahimovic said, it wasn't Messi against Cristiano, but Messi against Madrid and Florentino Perez, who manipulated situations to favor Cristiano even when he faced rivals like Ribery. Despite that, Messi kept winning and proving his superiority. The whole world bowed to Lionel Messi, celebrating when he won his 8th Ballon d'Or while already at Inter Miami. People used to say that once Messi left Barca, he would win absolutely nothing. Yet he won a World Cup, a Copa America, and another Ballon d'Or. Meanwhile, Cristiano hasn't even managed to win the Saudi League. Now Messi is winning the MLS as the best player in the league, a title that seems to be eating Ronaldo up inside and frustrating his fans even more as they watch his greatest rival triumph year after year. While Ronaldo focuses on goals, Messi dominates all aspects of the game and is unanimously the most influential player in the MLS. At 38 in the current season, Messi played 54 games, scored 46 goals and provided 28 assists, contributing to a goal every 61 minutes. Cristiano, at 41, played 18 matches, scored 16 goals and provided 3 assists, contributing to a goal every 79 minutes. Looking at the numbers, I have to give Ronaldo some credit, they speak for themselves, but when you compare the stats, Messi beats Ronaldo in almost every category. Yes, Messi is the greatest football player of all time, yet he humbly never goes around shouting that he is. His humility has been evident for a long time.
What year do you think when you realized that you were going to be really good?
Oh, la verdad que nunca me di cuenta, siempre
To be honest, I never realized it. I never really thought that I was going to be really good or not. I just wanted to make my dream come true.
Now look at Messi's body language when the journalist said he is the best in Argentina. Messi smiles shyly upon hearing this and responds humbly.
Me decía mi familia, mis amigos.
Well, yes, my family and my friends would tell me, but I wasn't playing football then just to be the best. I just wanted to have fun.
And the extraordinary lesson in humility comes from the fact that while Ronaldo proclaims himself the greatest player of all time, despite not winning everything, we can enjoy Lionel Messi's words after winning his 8th Ballon d'Or, becoming a World Cup champion, and having won everything there was to win. Listen to what Messi said.
Mejor historia, ¿no? Y tampoco es algo que me lo pregunte o me interesa, entre comillas, ¿no? El hecho de que se insinúe o se diga que puedo estar entre los mejores, como se dice, para mí ya es un regalo.
Do you believe you've earned the right to be considered the greatest of all time?
Of course. Oh, one of the best for many of people, yes.
But number one.
This is cinema. This is the greatest lesson in humility that Lionel Messi has given to Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, Piers Morgan shows up in these moments of vulnerability to stroke Ronaldo's ego and feed him lies with words like these.
I believe you are the greatest footballer to ever play the game.
Thank you.
You also know there's a raging debate, right, whether Messi is... I say Messi's not even the best Argentinian. Maradona was better than him.
How many World Cups win Argentina before Messi? How many? I don't know. Then people say, Cristiano will be the greatest if they win the World Cup. I'm not agree.
In the end, the Ballon d'Or suddenly has no credibility, but somehow the Saudi Globe Soccer Awards do. In reality, it's an award they basically invented to please Ronaldo, who loves collecting individual trophies. Now, the Globe Soccer Awards 2025 are coming up, with the ceremony scheduled for December 28th in Dubai. In the main individual category, Best Men's Player, the nominees include some of the biggest names in world football: Ousmane Dembélé, Vitinha, Kylian Mbappe, Rafinha, and Lamine Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo is a confirmed presence at the ceremony, including nominations such as Best Middle East Player. Ronaldo is frequently associated with the Globe Soccer Awards for media and commercial reasons, but that doesn't translate into real sporting achievements. In Saudi Arabia, he has yet to win truly relevant titles, which makes any attempt to place him at the very top based purely on awards or nominations highly controversial. Meanwhile, Messi was named MLS MVP on pure merit. Messi's consistency at the highest level is unmatched in football history. Even Thierry Henry was left in awe when he played alongside him.
I saw early doors Messi. Really, when that's his first Ballon d'Or year. I've seen a lot. I myself did a lot.
Yeah.
This guy, it is not normal. And I know people will talk about he works. Do you know how hard it is? I can tell you. You know how hard it is to carry a ball on every single action.
It's grueling.
Every single action. Not. Yes, I know. People always, I don't like when people don't balance it out. So he walks when he doesn't have the ball. Maybe sometimes, maybe a lot sometimes, maybe not. Can we talk about when he has the ball then? Because every single time is acceleration, stop it, turning, going, getting kicked, getting up. You know how hard it is on your body to do that. The only guy that I've seen in history that could do that, or you guys will mention Gaza, I'm sure, Maradona, but we had one that was close in our league. I say our league, so you see when I say that, because I'm a Londoner. But in our league, is Eden Hazard. I don't care what people say. Eden Hazard was very close into, I'm talking about every time he touched the ball, he's running at you. There was never a layoff or something too easy. He's turning, he's running. So obviously, you're going to be tired because sprinting demands a lot on your body. This is why when you see a 100-meter dash run, at the end, those guys can't speak. A guy at a marathon speaks. At the end of a marathon, you talk to a Kenyan, he speaks. And I'm talking about high-level athlete, right? A Kenyan after a marathon, he speaks. The guy after 200 or 400 or 100 can't speak. So, carry a ball on the grass, getting kicked, having vision, protecting it, running on one leg, get Oh, can he maybe walk sometimes?
Yeah.
If you make me win, you can walk anyway. Only him, youngsters, don't do that. Don't walk. Just imagine how Leo was. Leo was very demanding, not very talkative, but don't F around with him. He wants to win. So me, you, anyone, don't F around with what he's trying to build. And when a competitor, you come in the way of him building his legacy, all the best.
Was he easy to play with?
Leo, it's not difficult to play with those guys, but sometimes you find yourself in a situation where it's difficult to anticipate what they're gonna do because they just do something crazy and you're like, I should have moved up the corner. You're like, oh. And then at one point he should have given you the pass and you're like, hey, give me the ball, goal. Oh, all right, okay, then I'm not going to say anything. But Leo, listen, there is nothing complicated. There is nothing difficult. The guy was a freak. I won everything with him. And at one point, even if at one point he forgot something or he didn't do something, you're there for the good. You're there for the good, and you have to understand that it's about winning no matter what. So whatever upsets you usually or don't upset you, the guy makes you win. Swallow it, go to sleep, and wake up, and tomorrow it's a better day. There's nothing to do. But Dennis, for example, I go back. Dennis was always going to play what the game was asking him to do. Always. And that's something that I found so amazing because I knew at one point I was like, I'm taking this. Are you mad? I believe more in my abilities than this guy. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm like, percentages, I can finish this, not him. But then you realize also that sometimes you need to give and help. Dennis helped me a lot with that one. And obviously, like I said, with Alan, where you're like, okay, sometimes you got to give also when you can score. But Leo, was it easy? For me, personally, it was easy.
If Cristiano Ronaldo continues to be obsessed with Messi, what history will remember are his tears. Today he behaves more like a YouTuber than a footballer, even going as far as challenging Mr. Beast over subscriber records. I even subscribe to Ronaldo's channel, but the reality is different. The real challenge would be consistently reaching the 100+ million views in 2 days that Mr. Beast gets every time he releases a video. Not even using Messi's name would Ronaldo be able to break that record. That's the difference between an extraordinary player and a genius who controls the game. Being the greatest of all time isn't just about scoring goals. It's about making the game work. It's about raising the level of your teammates. It's about dictating the opponent. It's about changing the way the sport is played. Messi does all of that. The real problem isn't that Messi won more. It's that Cristiano can't live with it. Cristiano needs to speak for himself, constantly, as if he's trying to convince himself of something. Now tell me, Ronaldo versus Messi, who is really the best?